What is up, guys? It is your boy Ninja, and I'm here giving you some Grand Theft Auto 4 gameplay, because what I'm going to be talking about with you guys today is Grand Theft Auto 5, and this is a live comm, so don't be mad if I talk a little slow, if I'm going to get, oh my goodness, if I'm going to get wrecked or anything, because this is recording live and talking live. So yeah, so yesterday, Grand Theft Auto 5, Rockstar released the multiplayer. For those who watched the single player gameplay, they said that they would release the multiplayer gameplay later on, which they did yesterday, and it is gorgeous. They really upgraded everything from the original Grand Theft Auto to this one, because, you know, for the original Grand Theft Auto, it was a pretty classic setup. You know, if you play multiplayer, it's usually you go in, you set up guns and everything, you customize stuff, you steal cars, blah blah blah. Then they have the classic game modes that you usually play, like Cops and Crooks, Team Deathmatch, stuff like that. And they really upgraded this time, I think. Like, for first off, for Grand Theft Auto 5, you don't spawn in with guns, I believe. They did not mention that. But what you do have to do is get money. Now, money is a huge part in the Grand Theft Auto multiplayer. I keep wanting to say Gears of War. I don't know why, but Grand Theft Auto multiplayer, money is a huge thing. It's not like in Team Deathmatch or Deathmatch where you kill someone and you get money. This is free mode that I'm talking about, where you get money for doing stuff. You can rob banks. You can do random accomplishments inside the multiplayer experience free room, and you will get basically money off of each thing that you do. Now, when you get money, I'm going to haul some ass with this car. But when you get money, you can use money on different things. You can use money on tattoos. You can use it on customizing your character. You can use it on weapons that you like and personalize your weapons. You can use it on cars. And one of my favorite things is the houses that you can use on, which I find pretty interesting. In Grand Theft Auto 5, you can now purchase houses for yourself, and what you can do to your house is you can invite people over, you can customize your house, you can show off your house, and you can do different things to your house. It's not just your house that you can customize. You can get a garage, and in this garage you can store all your cars that you have got. And basically, I think that what they're trying to accomplish here is just a long-term thing. Now, you can keep joining different free roams, but in the different free roams, you can you keep everything. And I find that pretty cool in my own personal opinion, because you don't want to start over everything. Let's say in one game you buy a house, you buy multiple cars and weapons, and then you go to a different free room and you don't have any of that. Like, what's the point, what's the purpose of all of that if you're not going to have any of that anyways? So I find that pretty awesome, and I find that that's going to bring out a lot of creativity in people's game styles, gameplays, and the way people play this game. And I think it's going to be many type of styles about how you look in the community. If you're a more top-notch player, if you have more money, it'll show with the type of house you have, the type of vehicles you have, the weapons you have. And another thing that I like about Grand Theft Auto 5 is that they're adding in squads. And those who played Red Dead Redemption, like I said that so wrong that it's kind of embarrassing, but I have the game Red Dead Redemption, which is a classic Western game made by Rockstar, and in that game you can make posses. And what posses are, they're like the back in the day gangs. And in this game, it will be the similar thing. You'll be able to make gangs and squads with friends or random people in the game. And what you can do with your gangs and squads, you can do random things. Like, for instance, you can rob a bank together. And that's another thing, I really like that. Everybody who has played Grand Theft Auto, whoever has been a follower, because I'm a major follower of Grand Theft Auto, I'm level 10, and it takes a long time to get to level 10 in Grand Theft Auto, trust me, it'll take about a year if you do not try hard enough. And I'm a level 10, and I follow Grand Theft Auto a lot. And people like me, or people who follow people like us, one of the things that we would want is sort of a, how would I put it, a multiplayer sort of bank robbery, stuff like that, where you could do bad things that you would do in single player. And I like that. Like, who hasn't wanted to rob a bank in multiplayer together? And the things that you can do, you can plan it out. That's another thing that they're adding in that I like. You can plan it out with your squad. Either you can do it, safely, or you can just charge on in and rob the bank. It's your choice, and your squad's choice. And I find that really cool and very interesting. I enjoy that, and I think it's going to be a very fun game. And of course, they're bringing in the classic game modes like usual. You got the classic team deathmatch, cops and crooks, stuff like that, the races. Now you can customize your races, you can customize the death matches, and you can customize all that good stuff with your own setup and all your own gun setup, and I think that's pretty awesome. And then, of course, you cannot leave out all the things that we love in free roam. They are bringing in parachutes. In Grand Theft Auto 4, which I'm playing right now, is no parachutes, sadly. It is in Battle of Gay Tony, which is an add-on sort of to the Grand Theft Auto 4 series, but Grand Theft Auto 5 is a completely different game, and they're adding in parachutes again. Going to be many type of air vehicles, many type of boats, many things that you can do, scuba diving, all this other good stuff that you can do with your team. I suggest you go look at the multiplayer trailer, for they have a lot of cool stuff in it, and I think saying it to me is good. It's good to listen, to learn, but seeing it I just find more interesting, and I suggest you all go check it out. Say what you like. No, just type in Rockstar's name on YouTube and it should be their most recent video, and it's pretty great. I like it, and I think I will place a pre-order down on it, and I hope you all do that too, where it looks like a great game. But I think I'm going to end the video on that note, for it was a fun time doing all this stuff on this amazing game with you guys. And as you can see, my character is pretty bad to the bone. But thanks for watching, guys. Please keep in on my videos. I said that wrong. You see, I'm trying to get this through, but today is not a good day to talk for me. We've all had those days, but thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that you guys like to do for me, or I do for you, or whatever. Please stay tuned for next video, and peace out.